Respected elders, educationists, dear teachers and dear students, welcome. First of all, it is my kind request that those who have been subscribed our channel so far may kindly subscribe it. Elders, teachers and students, today we are going to see 5 couplets from 106 to 110 under the chapter Gratitude. 5 couplets we are going to see. What is the vital message Vallabhan brings us? Vallabhan tells us through these 5 couplets under the chapter Gratitude how Vallabhan stresses the importance of gratitude and helping tendency. Come, let us see. Tirukkural, comments and explanations with the new dimension. 5 couplets from 106 to 110. Video 44, dated 8/7/2023. Couplets 106. Forget not the friendship of the stainless soul or purity. Forget not the friendship of the stainless soul or purity. Forsake not the friendship of the man who stood by you in adversity. What is the message of this couplet? Forget not. Forget not the friendship of the stainless soul of purity. Forsake not the friendship of the man who stood by you in adversity. That is, first, forsake not the friendship of the man who stood by you in adversity. That is, we should not forget the friendship of the man who helped us when we were in adversity. First, we should not forget the friendship of the man who helped us when we were in adversity. This is the first thing. Then, this is the first gratitude. The second is, forget not the friendship of the stainless soul of purity. That is, we should not forget, we should not give up. We should not give up. We should not forget the friendship of the man who are pure. We should not forget the friendship of the great souls. We should not forget, we should not give up or forget the friendship of man, people who are great in all respects. So this is the message. We should not forget the friendship of the man who helped us once, as well as we should not give up the friendship of the great people. This is the message of this couplet. Content: the friendship of the blameless and the helper in adversity is must. The friendship of the blameless, that is the friendship of pure people, the friendship of honest people, and the friendship of the man who helped us in adversity are must. The friendship of the blameless and the helper in adversity is must. Explanation: We should not forget the friendship of the blameless. That is, the blameless means the pure people, honest people. We should not forget the friendship of the blameless, without blames, pure people. As well as we should not forsake the friendship of the man who stood by us in adversity. That is, forgetting the friendship of the blameless man and breaking the friendship of the man who helped us in adversity would not be allowed. That is, forgetting the friendship of the blameless man and breaking the friendship of the man who helped us in adversity should not be allowed. Again, forget not the friendship of the stainless soul of purity. Forsake not the friendship of the man who stood by you in adversity. Content. We should not forget, we should not give up the friendship of the man who helped us in adversity. First thing. Likewise, we should not give up the friendship of great people. Both we should remember. We should have the friendship of the man who helped us in adversity and the friendship of great people. Then couplets. 107th couplet. The help in adversity rendered will be remembered by the 7 generations of the receiver with gratitude. What is the message? The help rendered in adversity will be remembered. The help in adversity rendered will be remembered. That is, the help rendered in adversity will be remembered by the 7 generations of the receiver with gratitude. What is the central idea? That is, the help a man does in adversity, the help a man does in adversity would be remembered not only by the receiver but also by the 7 generations of the receiver. Both the receiver and his 7 generations would be remembering the help done by a man in adversity. It is the message. Content. The greatness of help rendered in adversity would be remembered forever. The greatness of help rendered in adversity would be remembered forever. Explanation. The magnanimity of the man who helps in adversity will be remembered with gratitude not only by the receiver but also by the next 7 generations of the receiver. That is, the greatness of the help extended in adversity would be remembered both by the receiver and his next 7 generations. The greatness of the help extended in adversity would be remembered both by the receiver and his next 7 generations. Let us see the couplet again. The help in adversity rendered will be remembered by the 7 generations of the receiver with gratitude. That is, the help done in adversity would be remembered not only by the receiver but by the 7 generations of the receiver. Couplet 108. It is 108 couplet. To forget the help rendered is not good. To forget the evil committed at once is good. See, a beautiful poem, a beautiful couplet. To forget the culp rendered is not good. To forget the evil committed at once is good. The message is very clear. That is, the culp rendered should not be forgotten. The help rendered should not be forgotten on any account. But the evil done should be forgotten at once. This is the message of this poem. That is, the good thing done should not be forgotten on any account. But the evil thing done should be forgotten at once. That is not forgetting good things and forgetting evil things would bring us greatness, would mold us to become great. Not forgetting good things, but forgetting evil things would make us great. To forget the culp rendered is not good. To forgetting the culp done for us is not good. But forgetting the evil done for us at once is good. Content. Remembering good things and forgetting evil ones would activate us. Remembering good things and forgetting evil ones would activate us. So we should not forget good things, but we should forget evil things. It would activate us. Let us see here. Let us see in the explanation. Remembering good things and forgetting evil ones would activate us. How? Explanation. It is not good to forget the culp you got, but it is good to forget the evil committed against you in no time. That is, we should ever remember the culp rendered for us. We should ever remember the culp rendered for us. But we should immediately forget the evil committed against us. We should ever remember the culp rendered for us, but we should immediately forget the evil committed against us. Because remembering good things would boost and encourage our thinking and doing. Because remembering good things would boost and encourage our thinking and doing. But remembering evil things would ruin and discourage our thinking and doing. It's okay. Why we should not forget good things and why we should forget evil things? Remembering good things would encourage us doing good things. Remembering good things would encourage us, would activate us doing good things. But remembering evil things would discourage us, would ruin us. To do good things would ruin us, won't allow us to do good things. Would ruin and discourage our thinking and doing. It is why we should remember good things and forget evil things. To forget the culp rendered is not good. That is, forgetting culp, forgetting good things, forgetting culp is not good. But forgetting evil, forgetting evil done for evil things at once is good. Forgetting the culp rendered is not good, but forgetting the evil done at once is good. th couplet. The murder-like injury will perish, inflicted later, when the good one is remembered, done earlier. What is the message? The murder-like injury inflicted later will perish when the good one done earlier is remembered. I have placed the words. I have assembled the words. I have ordered the words differently. The murder-like injury will perish, inflicted later, when the good one is remembered, done earlier. The order of the words should be like this. The murder-like injury inflicted later will perish when the good one done earlier is remembered. Of course, see, a man does an evil thing against you, but that man did a good thing for you earlier. When the man does a evil thing later, you should remember the good thing that he did for you earlier. If you think that the evil thing he did for you later would be vanished, would be perished, would be forgotten. That is the short message, the content. The evil thing done earlier would perish when the good thing done earlier is remembered. This is the content. That is, the evil thing done later would perish when the good thing done earlier is remembered. This is the message. Dear students, the evil thing done later would perish when the good thing done earlier is remembered. Content. The good thing done earlier would pardon the evil done later as a mother. The good thing done earlier would pardon the evil done later as a mother. Like a mother. The mother, like a mother. The evil thing done earlier, the good thing done first is the mother, and the good thing and the evil thing done earlier, is the sinner. They like your mother. The good thing done earlier would pardon the evil done later. Explanation. A murder-like injury inflicted later will get perished when the help extended earlier is remembered. That is, the injury so worse as murder inflicted later would perish like the lightning flash when the good one rendered earlier is remembered. Again, the injury so worst as murder inflicted later would perish like the lightning flash when the good one rendered earlier is remembered. That is, the good thing done first is the product of the heart. The good thing done first is the product of the heart. The evil one done later is the product of the time. The good thing done first is the product of the heart. The evil thing done later is the product of the time. Let us overcome the bad time and have the helping heart. Let us overcome the bad time and have the helping heart. This is, like you see, the good thing done first is the product of the real heart. But the evil one done later is the product of the time, bad time. Okay? Second, a beautiful couplet. The murder-like injury will perish inflicted later when the good done is remembered, done earlier. This is the content. That is, the worst injury, done later, the worst injury done later would perish when the good thing done earlier is remembered. The worst injury done later would perish or would be forgotten, would be pardoned when the good things done first earlier is remembered. 110th couplet. He who kills even the greatest virtue may get redemption, but he who kills the hell done for him can't get redemption. He who kills even the greatest virtue may get redemption, but he who kills the hell done for him can't get redemption. What is the message? That is, human life has been woven by thousands and thousands of virtuous qualities. If a man kills any one of the greatest virtue, greatest virtue of humanity, can have redemption. But if he kills the hell if he kills the hell done for him, he can't get any redemption. He cannot have any redemption. Again, if a man kills even the greatest virtue, can have redemption. But if he kills the hell done for him, he cannot have redemption in any way. That's one. Content. Even murderer may get a redemption, but not the ungrateful one. See? Even murderer may get a redemption, but not the ungrateful one. That is, even a murderer can be redeemed, but an ungrateful man should not be redeemed, cannot be redeemed. So he should not be redeemed. That means we should not forget the help rendered for us. We should be grateful for the help rendered for us. It should be our first quality. We should not forget help done for us. That is, we should be grateful for the help done for us. You see, explanation. A man who kills even the greatest virtue may be redeemed, but the man who kills the kelp rendered for him can never be redeemed. Again, a man who kills even the greatest virtue may be redeemed, but the man who kills the kelp rendered for him, can never be redeemed. That is, if a man disobeys any one of the greatest virtuous qualities, may get redemption for his sin in some way or other. That is, if a man disobeys any one of the greatest virtuous qualities, may get redemption for his sin in some way or other. But the man who murders the kelp done for him can never get redemption from any angle. That is, murdering kelp rendered is the worst sin in the world. Murdering the kelp rendered is the worst sin in the world. Again, He who kills even the greatest virtue may get redemption, but he who kills the help done for him cannot get a redemption. Again, the message, the content, the message is the man killing the greatest virtue can have redemption. The man, even the man killing the greatest virtue can have redemption. But the man who kills the help done for him cannot have redemption anyway. That is, even murderer may get redemption, but not the ungrateful man. A murderer can have redemption, but an ungrateful man cannot have redemption in any way. My comments, gratitude comments. Human life is the part and parcel of thousands of virtuous qualities, as that of thousands of aerial roots of the banyan tree. Gratitude is one of the vital qualities that everyone should have. The killer of any one of the virtuous qualities can have redemption, but the killer of gratitude can have no redemption. He who kills even the greatest virtue may get a redemption, but he who kills the help done for him can't get redemption. Human life means living, helping each other. Everyone should extend heartful help within their capacity to others. Everyone should extend heartful help within their capacity to others. The quality more than that is, we should not forget the help done for us when we were in a critical situations, when we were in adversity. We should help others. That is the important quality. But the quality is greater than, but the quality greater than that is, greater than that is, we should not forget the help rendered for us in adversity. Forgetting the help done is a sin. So I am telling him three kinds of sins. Forgetting the help done is a sin. Not returning the help when the doer is in a critical situation is a worse sin. Doing evil to him who once helped is the worst sin. That is, forgetting help is a sin. Not returning the help when the doer is in a critical situation is a greater sin, is a worse sin. And doing evils to the man who helped us at adversity is the worst sin. Worst sin. Respected elders, educationists, dear teachers and dearest students, thus we have seen the 5 couplets from 106 to 110 under the chapter Gratitude. In these 5 couplets, Valdavan stresses the importance of gratitude. That is, human life is a part and parcel of helping one another. Everyone should help others. And man should be grateful for the help done for him. If you are a man, you should help others. And also, you should be grateful for the help done for you. It is only animals. They could live without helping one another. Even animals helps. Even animals help among themselves, but not to the great extent as we are doing, as human beings are doing. In human life, every man should extend help to another. Extending help in human life is a must. No man could lead a life without the help of others. One man needs help in one angle, another man needs help from another angle. So, we should help others as well as we should receive help from others. We should extend our help to others with full heart, and we should feel satisfied helping others. Also, we should be grateful for the help done for us, and no account should we forget the help extended for us at adversity. Dear daughters and sons, dear grandsons and daughters, it is my kind request for my grandchildren. You should develop the habit of helping others, one another. You should develop, you should cherish the habit of helping others, as well as you should develop the habit of being grateful for the help done for you. Help means it is not simply helping by material things or helping by money or material things. By extending help, by immaterial things is also great. So, we should not forget the help rendered for us, as well as we should not fail to help others, to render help others when they are in need. So, let us have the habit of helping others and being grateful for the help done for us. Respected elders, educationists, dear teachers, and dearest students, I thank all of you for listening to my explanation and a description for the 5 couplets under the chapter Gratitude. I hope my messages, my explanations would be useful and helpful for you in some way or other. I remember it. Till I meet you in the next class, I thank all of you. Thank you.